Hello my dear kids, very good evening. This is Sundar Rabindranathan here. Hey guys, how is everybody? Hope I'm audible. Am I? Yes, let me see who all are there. Hi Ritvik. Hi Shail. Hi Sushma, I'm good. How are you? Okay. So guys, lovely to see all you guys in today's session. So we are continuing with the chapter Mineral and Power Resources. So this is the third session on this chapter, right? Last session we dealt with where are all the minerals distributed, the distribution of minerals. I hope you remember that, right? The different types of minerals, their distribution and their uses. This is what we dealt with yesterday. Today we will be moving on to power, completely the power resources. Okay, and what are the types of power resources that are available, the advantage and disadvantages of different kind of power resources we will deal with. Cool. Okay, awesome. Hello Divyanshi. Thank you. Right guys, let us move on. So, okay, for people who are kind of new to Vedantu Young Wonders, let me tell you, this channel is for 6th to 8th grade students. We cover 4 subjects, Math, Science, Social and English Grammar, entire year syllabus for CBSE. And ICSE, we cover the significant concepts. And ICSE happens on 3 days in a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. And typically along with this, we also have non-academic series happening. One is called Spell Bee. Spell Bee is happening every Sunday. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. we have Spell Bee. On the other side, you also have a series called How Does It Work? Right, that series as well. So it is all about different kind of equipments around you, devices around you. How do they function? Simple ones like monitors, wall clocks, fan, pressure cooker, different equipments and devices. Cool guys. So how they work, explaining that is that series. So this is what Vedantu Young Wonders is all about, my dear kids. Right? Let us move on. Okay guys, in case you are looking for full-fledged tuitions, you want to learn from the best teachers in India, right? And you want periodical test assignments. You want someone like a coach to evaluate your progress and give you regular feedback, help you, guide you on your way to becoming a topper. You also want unlimited doubt solving whenever you get doubts. You want recordings, notes. This is the subscription right there in front of you. Is something that you need to watch out for. Okay, it is called Vedantu Pro. Note down those 2 links guys, vdnt.in/ytpro, and there is a teacher code to get some discounts, good discounts. SRPRO is the teacher code, the coupon code as we call it, you can use. All you have to do is go to that first link, vdnt.in/ytpro, choose your grade, click on get subscription, choose how many months you want. If you want to give it a try, choose 1 month, or if you're sure that you want to, take Vedantu's assistance for 6 months, you can do that. And under to coupon code, when you type SRPRO, you will get a very good discount, more than 30%. Right guys, during the process, whatever that the teachers teach will be in sync with your curriculum. Cool? Okay, now coming back to power resources, the chapter. So my dear kids, what are we going to deal with? Power resources, different classification of power resources. Typically conventional sources. Conventional means the old traditional forms, right? What are the conventional sources of energy? Okay, and we will deal with them in detail. So this is what we will be dealing with today. So guys, I am sure all of you would agree with me. Power or energy, it is super essential. Without that we don't really exist, frankly. There is something called an energy within all of us, and we also need energy from outside, right? So what kind of power, and why do we need? To work, for all industries, to do agriculture, for transportations. Look at it. For everywhere we use power, right? Almost. Communication, defense. So now power resources, when we speak about it, power resources are any resource from which we get the energy. Typically what? Electrical energy. Yeah. Broadly categorized into 2, conventional or traditional orthodox forms of energy. All right, generating energy. And on the other side, non-conventional are typically, new, modern or non-orthodox, non-traditional forms of using energy, power resources. So these are the two. Let's see what is there in store. Okay. Let me see if you guys have questions. Hello Zahin. Hey Abhinav. Hi Samriddhi. Thank you Nimisha. Lovely to hear that. So guys, okay, look at that table. I'll make it simple for you guys. So though it has a lot of information in it. So guys, typically conventional sources of energy, we used to get energy earlier from different sources. What are they? We had firewood. Firewood was a source of energy. We were able to use that fire for cooking, for driving animals away, for multiple reasons, right? You also had coal. Coal is also a very conventional form of energy. It has been used from ages. Similarly, hydropower. Okay, typically it involves water, correct? So these are three conventional sources of energy, and at the same time we also get energy from oil and natural gas as well. So now these are these five sources of energy. If you look at it, typically there are certain advantages, certain disadvantages. Can you tell me, say let me take oil. Guys, I don't want you to look at it. Let me take oil. What are the disadvantages of using oil as a source of energy? Come on. Hi Nazreen Ma. Hi Zahin. Yeah. Hey Hemant, I am fine. Pollution. Okay. Point taken. One. Then what other disadvantage is there? We use oil, right? We use oil. Oil is a major source of fuel for all of us. What is the disadvantage of using it? Oil spills in the ocean. Yeah, that risk is always there. Agreed. My dear kids, remember, these are non-renewable sources of energy. Once it is gone, it is gone. What you consumed is consumed. You can't just renew that. It's not a renewable source, right? That's a major disadvantage. Same with any derivatives of oil, right? Like natural gas. Correct? So, the advantage is easier to transport, both oil as well as natural gas. Okay, and the entire petrochemical industries. So many things are there, right? Refineries. So many refineries are there. Petroleum refineries. Huge public sector units, companies are there. They are existing only because of this. Natural gas is cheaper than oil. We know, right? The natural gas that we use for cooking is cheaper than oil. Right? Easier to transport. However, the disadvantages. Number one, pollution. Number two, there is a huge risk of accidents. And number three, right, non-renewable as well. So many refineries, guys. Madras refinery is there, MRL they call it. So many refineries are there throughout. So now you know the disadvantages of using, the advantage as well as disadvantage using oil and natural gas. Easier to transport, alright. Huge opportunity for the petrochemical industry. Alright. Disadvantages is pollution is there, risk is there, risk of accidents are there very high, and non-renewable. They get depleted. Okay. Now conventional. Let's go to conventional. Typically. So we had firewood. Okay. Using firewood, advantage, disadvantage. What is it? I'm not going to show it. Let me hear it from you. Guys, using what are the advantages and disadvantages of using firewood as a source of energy? Sir, easily accessible. You can just break a branch, create fire out of it. Completely agreed. Then, guys, regarding coding, I am thinking about doing it from Monday. It will start either on Monday or Wednesday. Cool? Happy? Twice a week we will have sessions. That is a disadvantage. Disadvantage is you have to cut down trees if you have to use firewood as a source of energy. Okay, and along with that, a lot of smoke will also be there. This is number 2. And number 3 is when you use firewood, it takes time. It's not an aggressive source of energy. It takes time. Correct? So these are some things that you need to remember regarding firewood. Advantages and disadvantages. Coal. Let's take coal. The advantages, guys, coal is, though it is kind of non-renewable, but it is huge. It is available in abundance. But still, it has its own risk, right? The more we use it, considering the population of the world today, anytime it gets exhausted, right? The number of people are increasing day by day. Disadvantages, pollution. Again, coal creates pollution. Transportation is not easy, unlike oil or natural gas. You would always see coal being transported in trains, etc., right? Lorries and trains. Yes. Now, Istasha, see multiple places where coal, you also get coal in the Antarctic regions, also coal is available, trust me. So you also get coal in seabeds. So multiple places are there where coal is available. Okay, right. Coal mines, as you call it, right? There are also coal mines in various parts of the country. Now coming to hydropower, tidal power as you call it. Advantages, no, only steam, no smoke, no pollution. Point number 1. Point number 2, more compared to others, renewable source. You get water, right? Though it is a question mark, it kind of debatable, but still you get, it's a renewable source of energy. Cheap. Correct? Disadvantage is what? Kind of expensive, because all these turbines, the entire tidal power stations as you call it, they are very, very costlier to erect, to commission. Okay, and electricity generated is not as, the volume is not as high compared to the other source of energy. That is also there. Okay, you can't transport, frankly. So to push electricity, alright, to move it to another place, you just need, different transformers and repeaters to push it to some other places. But whenever you pass on electricity like that, there will always be loss of electricity. So my dear kids, this slide is a super important slide for all of you. Once the session is, I hope till this are you clear? Give me a yo guys if you guys are clear. Okay, someone is saying, sir, nuclear is not a conventional source of energy at all. It's a modern source of energy. Atomic energy, nuclear energy, right? These are modern sources of energy. Alright, when you split the nucleus, huge, the atom as we call it, huge amount of energy is released. We have nuclear power plants in some multiple parts of India, right? Alright, I'll speak about it, don't worry. Okay guys, till this. Okay, Sanskri is asking, sir, how does hydropower station work? Guys, please remember, when water flows very rapidly, and that is, the water is received by turbines, alright, which are in contact to an electromagnetic source, magnets, right? Because of that, you will find that when they fall, the water also flows, the turbines also rotate, electricity is generated. You call that electricity as hydroelectricity. Okay, I'll try and explain you guys in detail. There is, a time when I explain the solution, I'll explain it in detail. Clear? But the way it is water flows very rapidly. Turbines with electromagnetic, electromagnets are there to generate electricity from that water. Alright, the coils are there. Because of the magnet, the coil start rotating, and thus electricity is generated. Okay, now moving on to hydro electricity is very cheap because water is available in abundance, right? So it is cheap. Point number one. And any other question? Okay. Splitting of the nucleus, guys. We call them as fission, nuclear fission. All right. Someone has asked that question. Conventional sources. Conventional sources are traditional. It has been used for a long time. Old forms of energy. Example, firewood, fossil fuels like coal, petrol, etc. Cool? Firewood. Guys, this is pretty simple. Firewood generally we use for what? Cooking, heating, driving away animals in olden days. So even today in India, 50% of energy in villages are through firewood. Even today. Okay? Then Sanskari is asking, sir, can we use seawater for this? No, there are certain properties of seawater which will not help generate that electricity. All right. So as of now, you will find that most of the cases you will find river water, stored water. You call them as water reservoirs in dams, right? They are mostly the sources with which hydroelectricity is generated. Okay. Fossil fuels, coal. Fossil fuels are fuels which are generated by sedimentation. All right, long period of time, slowly all the fuels, the fossils get sedimented, forming fuels like coal, petrol, natural gas, etc. Okay, so consumption of fossil fuels is far higher than their formation. So if it takes 5 years for some amount of fossil fuels to be formed, it takes only 5 months for us to consume them. That's the point here. Give me a minute. Okay, so guys, so that means what? These are non-renewable sources. You have to be super careful with them. We have to ensure we use them very carefully and cautiously. Excessive usage will lead us to a stage where we'll not get them anymore. As simple as that. Sure, Divyanshi, sure, all the best, do well. Now coming to coal. Coal is very abundant in nature, and it is used typically. Coal is also used for two reasons. One is coal is the source of thermal electricity. All of you remember, because coal is nothing but thermal electricity is electricity generated through the heat. All right, coal is the source of that, and we also use coal for domestic purposes. All right, even for fire, retaining heat, etc. So electricity generated from coal is called as thermal power. There are thermal power stations throughout India, guys, for your information. Conventional energy is energy which has been used since old days. For long time we have been using them. Okay. Who is that? Shubham. Many more happy returns of the day, Shubham. I didn't see your message. May God bless you. Okay, awesome, kids. Hey kids, till this, are you following? Are you clear? Give me a yo, guys. Come on, let me check. Rennie Jose, when a nucleus and is the atom is split, there is a huge amount of energy which is released. If I have to put it in simple terms, all right, using that energy, all right, in a well controlled environment, all right, it's called as nuclear energy. I'm putting it in simple ways. The reaction is very complex, which I can explain. Dipra, Production of hydel energy has nothing to do with floods. We have water stored somewhere, right? Flowing water aggressively, right? In dams and all. We generate hydroelectricity through that. And there are also, apart from this, there are hydroelectric stations which use the stored water for generating electricity. There is a mechanism. There are huge turbines and electromagnets to make the turbines move very fast, with which they use the water to generate that electricity. Now guys, remember this, coal is also called buried sunshine. So leading coal producers of the world: China, USA, Germany, Russia, South Africa, fans. Clear? Now India: Raniganj, Jharia, Dhanbad, Bokaro. 4 places we have coal being produced. It's not produced, coal being present. Hi Manvendra, hi Vikalp Mehra. I'm sorry. Then, so guys, petrol. Coming to petrol, guys, petrol are sedimented rocks, guys. I repeat, all right. Petroleum is nothing but the fuel which is found, fossil fuel which is found between sedimented rocks. Okay, and slowly when layer after layer, when these kind of rocks get sedimented, in between them you get that oil which has to be drilled deep and kind of sucked out. Okay, it is what we call petroleum. And there are variety of petroleum derivatives. You have diesel, petrol, kerosene, wax, plastics, different lubricants also. All of them are very derivatives of petroleum. Kids, let me see if you guys have any questions. Petroleum is also called black gold. The reason is it's very valuable and costly, more importantly. It's called black gold. Okay? Right. See, next line is that. Petroleum and it's called black gold because of its value. It's very valuable and costly, right? That's why. Chief petroleum producing countries: Iran, Iraq, Saudi. Typically petrol is available mostly in Middle East. Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Qatar. Leading produce in India, very less it is. Assam, Digboy we have petroleum field. Bombay High in Mumbai. Deltas of Krishna and Godavari rivers. But the amount of petrol that we get from there is very less, guys. This is the fact. Okay. Nice, Abhinav. Great. What are the uses of what? Petrol. We know the uses of petrol, right? Guys, petrol has a lot of uses. Fuel is one. You get wax. You get a lot of things from petrol. Derivatives are there, right? So, now do you know the word petrol came from Latin? Latin, the word petra. Petra means rock. As I said, petroleum is sedimented between huge layers of rocks. These rocks are nothing but fossil fuels. Okay. And oleum means oil. Petra means rock. Oleum means oil. So petroleum means rock oil. Guys, all of you remember, it is called rock oil because it is sedimented between the rocks, right? In the rocks. So it has to be drilled and sucked. So it's called petroleum. Cool? Now natural gas. So my dear kids, hi Shrey Singh, many more happy returns of the day. May God bless you. Dilip is asking, sir, when they are drilling it initially, will it be in liquid form? Yes, it will be. Okay. Hi Ashika. Yeah, Menti is there, guys. Manisha. Hi Samiksha. Hi Ashika. Menti is very much there. Now coming to natural gas. So guys, natural gas along with petroleum, wherever petroleum is found, mostly you will get natural gas there. Because it is available along with the petroleum deposits that are there. Okay. and it is whenever you suck crude oil into the surface, whenever you try and drill and suck it, natural gas is released. Cool? All of you remember this. And typically in CNG, we call it as CNG, right? Compressed natural gas. It is a form of natural gas, simple. We use it every day in our kitchen, right? Your mom uses it. It's a domestic as well as industrial fuel. Now, major producers in the world, guys, I want you to remember all these things. I know I'm giving you a lot of countries to remember, but it's important that you remember. Russia, Norway, UK and Netherlands. They are largest producers, major producers of natural gas. In India, we have, the Krishna Godavari Delta, Jaisalmer, Tripura and Mumbai. But again, the volume of the natural gas we get is very less. Hi Shivam Gupta. So guys, whenever fuels are burnt, toxic pollutants are released. Okay, and unchecked burning of fossil fuels. Alright, if the fossil fuels like coal, petrol, natural gas, etc., if they are not checked and blindly if they are being burnt, okay, you will find that they get exhausted. They are non-renewable. If we are not able to monitor how much we use them, they'll get exhausted. You can't use them. So that is the reason we have started using more. All right, non-conventional sources of energy. We have started to look at. Hi Manas Raj, I am fine. Srivyas, whenever they extract petrol, right? When they extract petrol from the deposits, the sediment from the sediments, when they try and extract, in that process itself natural gas is released. Alright, you call them as extraction of petroleum deposits. At that time, natural gas is also released. Okay guys, listen to this. CNG is a popular eco-friendly automobile fuel, and it's not just automobile fuel as well. We also have it in domestic cooking as well. Very less pollution. See, in the kitchen we use gas, right? Do you see pollution there? No, because it's very well filtered. It's a very refined form of a fuel. Okay, it is less what do you say? It's a very less polluted compared to petrol, diesel, etc. Yes. Now coming to tidal power. Yes, exactly. So guys, tidal power, I think I already explained this. Someone was asking, sir, how does this work? Right, see here. I was telling you guys, right? So we have water stored in reservoirs like dams. Alright, they are pushed to a height and made to fall from there. And there are turbines. Alright, turbines which move very fast and which are also connected to that the electromagnets. The falling water flows through the turbines which are placed at the bottom. So water rapidly falls, okay, and that makes the blades turn rapidly, and when they turn, all right, they start producing electricity. This electricity is called hydroelectricity. Yes, yes guys. Okay, someone is asking, I see multiple times you have asked that question. Sir, why is that flame blue? Guys, generally flame is yellow when there is a lot of carbon. You call that as soot, S-O-O-T. When there is a lot of that carbon, you start getting that yellow color, which normally happens. However, there are certain cases, especially in CNG and all, you will not, enough soot will not be produced, because of which you will not get an yellow color. You will get a mixture of yellow and blue. Cool? Istasha, I'll explain that separately, Istasha. It's a huge process. So guys, typically hydroelectricity, alright, water is discharged. We generate electricity from the flowing water, right? And that water is discharged for irrigation to the fields, multiple places. Okay guys, remember 125%, 1/4 of the world's electricity is hydroelectricity, because water is abundant, right? Now leading producers of that hydroelectricity are Paraguay, Norway, Brazil and China. Solar power is very recently it has come, guys, but conventional form hydroelectricity is also a something that has been used for quite a lot of years, many years. Cool. So in India we have Bhakra, Mangal, Gandhi, Sagar, Nagarjunsagar and Damodar Valley project. All are hydroelectric power stations. Padyala, LPG is what we use in our home, right? Houses for domestic cooking. There are two, LPG and CNG. CNG is compressed natural gas, which we use for vehicles, right? Similar, so very similar to LPG, but LPG is petroleum gas. Cool. Both of them are very less polluted. LPG is used in our houses. CNG is used in, we have CNG based vehicles, right? You have those cylinders. Earlier there were vehicles which use those cylinders itself, but not now. Earlier we used to use those cylinders, the LPG itself in vehicles, but now it's not. We have CNG auto rickshaws, we have CNG, even other vehicles like Tata Ace, many vehicles are there using CNG. Falguni, which you did not explain, understand. So my dear kids, tell this, do you have any questions? Ask me the questions, otherwise we'll jump to a Menti. Srinivasa, it's a huge process similar to nuclear energy only. Thermal power plants are also a bit complex to explain. Please put hashtag Shiksha and type your question. Okay, I will slowly, aram se give you a detailed reply on that. Cool? Superb. Okay, kids. Sai Priya, I have to check that. Sai Priya, I don't have the answer for that. So guys, moving on to Menti now. People whoever are new here, let me tell you, all you have to do is go to a separate browser window, type menti.com, M-E-N-T-I, menti.com, M-E-N-T-I, menti.com, and it will ask you for a code. The code for today's Menti is 3170949. I repeat the code, 3170949. Don't worry guys, this will be sorted. Hey guys, don't close YouTube yaar. See, so many of you have left. 1 minute. In 1 minute we will start the quiz. 3170949. Hemant Sharma. See, both are a little different actually. So if you ask sir if CNG better than LPG, both have their own plus and minus, but CNG is a bit cheaper. Okay. Yes guys, 30 seconds, I'm going to start. How bunkers? Hey guys, you are asking me questions which are little, I wouldn't say out of topic, but kind of very diverse here. You are asking me a question, sir, how bunkers will protect us from nuclear blasts? Guys, generally nuclear blasts are very surface contact. The contact is surface. So bunkers will be so many feet deeper inside. Alright, so there are a lot of chances that people will be protected from nuclear blasts. Cool? Awesome. Okay guys, moving on. Time is up. Starting the quiz now. Be ready all of you. All right. Question number 1 on your screens. Hi Rashmi. Petroleum is called black gold. Why? Black in color, yellow in color. It is valuable. It is used for making jewels. I have already given this answer to you guys. Very simple and clean. Guys, last 5 seconds. Come on, pick yourself up. Okay, it is valuable, guys. That is why it is black gold. So, Krok, Rishika, Ayushi, Shrija, and Hepzibah. Top 5. Dr. Evil, Tiger Baby, Earthman, Sir, and Frank. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My dear kids. So, now, where are we? Moving on to question number 2 now. Krok is at the top now. Let's see. Second question on your screens. Now. Where do we find gas resources in India? Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Mumbai High, Jammu and Kashmir. Guys, I clearly told this. There is one place where both gas as well as petrol deposits are found. Which place is that? One among these 4. Time is up. So kids, wow, not bad. Most of you got it right. Mumbai High as you call it. So after 2 questions, is Krok still there? No, looks like Ayushi is at the top. No, Shreyas, Tiger Baby, Sir, Aryan, Vedant. Top 5. Hepzibah, Frank, Ayushi, 3 and Prince. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Question number 3 for you guys. Be ready. Mineral fuels are found in sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks, igneous rocks, all of this. By the way, guys, mineral fuels are coal, petroleum, etc. These are mineral fuels. Let me see what you guys choose. Third question. So sedimentary, how many of you chose sedimentary? Come on, how can that be in all of this, guys? Come on, guys. So 3 questions are done. And who's at the top? Sir is cool. Ritvik, Frank, Smiksha, Sri, top 5. Ayushi, Falguni, AK Learner, Srivyas and Magical Rhino. Welcome back here, long time. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Question number 4, kids. Here we go. Good, Vinuta. Guys, CNG means what? Compressed natural gas, compound natural gas, compressed national gas, cumulative natural gas. A few are kind of silly options, right? So, looks like after 4 questions, Frank is at the top. Wow. Both Frank as well as Ritvik, same number of points. Sir, Smiksha, Sri, top 5. Magical Rhino, Falguni, Mars, Srivyas, Harsh. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Question number 5, just 2 more to go. Be ready, kids. Come on, I want you guys to give it a tough fight. The water discharged after the generation of electricity, hydroelectricity typically. Alright, what is it used for? Domestic consumption, industrial purpose, irrigation? None of these. I think so, Dilip. Okay, irrigation, guys, irrigation. You are bang on. So 140 of you got this right. So now, does that change anything? Yeah, Ritvik is Frank. Sir is cool, Sri and Smiksha, top 5. Srivyas, Vishnu, Harsh, God. Prachi, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, guys, just one more to go after this. 6th question. Here we go. Godwin, sleepy? No, not at all. See, guys, the problem is I have a light just to ensure that enough brightness is there. I have a light which is just directly, kind of facing me. Petroleum, what is it? Mineral oil, rock oil, wood oil, liquid oil. Guys, if you know where petroleum is found, you will know the answer. It's not fuel, it's oil. Which type of oil? Careful. Hello, Anushi. Rock oil, come on. I want you guys to rock it here. 107 of you got this right. Many of you said mineral oil. It's a mineral fuel, not mineral oil. Clear? That's where you got it wrong. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute, guys. Yeah. Extremely sorry. Yeah, Hemant Sharma. Do I look like one? Okay. So guys, moving on to question number 7. I think, yeah. Final question. Here we go. Hey guys, don't create something like this and push it here. Electricity from coal is called what? Nuclear power, hydel power from coal. Geothermal, thermal. Hi Sankalp. Many more happy returns of the day, beta. May God bless you. Okay. So 107 of you got this right. See guys, if you guys continuously teach, throat gets dried up. So everyone will catch corona, is it not? They will start coughing. Come on, kidding. Sri, wow. Many congratulations, Sri. Alright, amazing job done. You are the winner of today's quiz. And not just Sri guys. Vishnu, Srivyas, Nilesh, Viba. Top 5. Arman, Nitin, Priyal, Zaid and Srinidhi. Guys, every one of you, fabulous job. Keep it up. Amazing. Okay? And guys, whoever could not make it to the leaderboard, it's alright. All you have to do is just keep practicing. You will be able to get into it. Clear? Okay, guys, I hope the session was informative. What did we discuss today? Power resources. What are the different conventional sources? Right from oil and natural gas, from firewood, coal, petrol. We discussed everything. Yes? And where are they found? Also we dealt with. So guys, I want you to kind of, go through this class again and again. It's an important one. Okay, in case you like the session guys, which I hope, please hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to the channel kids. Hey guys, at 8 p.m. we have another session. A lovely session today, okay? So I will meet you at 8 p.m. with a session, a beautiful session on English grammar. Until then, this is Sundar Ravindranathan signing off guys. Bye-bye. Hi Vinita, many more happy returns of the day.